Well, all right, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Crypto Rick here, and I am very, very excited to share this next project with you. As you guys know, I love projects that are solving problems. And this project here is helping solve problems from a 7-century-old industry known as trade finance. Well, if you don't know what trade finance is, well, it's only a $7 trillion industry with an unmet demand of $1.8 million. And about 80 to 90% of all the world trade is done through trade finance. So to say this is a large scale opportunity would be insulting to this opportunity. So guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I am unbelievably excited. Not only am I talking to you today about PolyTrade, PolyTrade.finance is the website. We're going to dig into so much. But guys, Christmas is here, and so is PolyTrade's inaugural lending pool. The code name for this bad boy is LPNY 2022, where you can earn up to 2x on your APR for loyal community members if you enroll today. So there's a lot of opportunity to jump on in here. So I did want to talk about the Christmas and holiday New Year promo here really quickly before I dive into in-depth on this amazing project and the amazing opportunity in front of us here. So this is an exclusive loyalty program that's going to be really giving the people who deserve the best rewards, and that is their diamond-handed holders, right? So if you're holding 200 to 1,499 trade tokens, you're going to receive 1.5 times the APR. Reindeer 1,500 to 4,999 is 1.7 times the APR. And Santa, for any of those diamond hand whales out there, 5,000 plus trade, you get 2 times APR. So pretty sweet stuff. So there's a few different things we'll jump into when it comes to how this is going to work, but I wanted to make sure you understood just a little bit about PolyTrade in general and in the problem that they're solving. I alluded to it in the intro, right? This is a $7 trillion industry with an unmet demand currently around $1.8 trillion. And by 2025, that unmet demand gap is looking to widen to about $2.5 trillion per year. That is a ridiculous amount of unmet demand. So 50% of this gap is actually in developing markets of Asia and Africa, right? A lot of unbanked people out there as well. So kind of goes hand in hand with the cryptocurrency opportunity. So these guys are really looking to dive in and change the game for trade finance, right? So what that is these guys are really taking part in what is the World Trade Organization, right? According to the World Trade Organization, 80 to 90% of world trade is facilitated by trade finance. Trade finance really just involves financial institutions that put up short-term financing in the forms of credit and guarantees to facilitate the exchange of goods and services, and yet 60% of trade finance requests by SMEs are rejected. So there's a huge opportunity for this. Guys, when I start digging into this project, you're going to see why I got so excited, right? So let's go ahead and do just that. This project here, when they say they're shaping the future of trade finance, they not just have an idea, they not just have a dream, they have a team, a core team, as well as some amazing advisors. So that's what it takes, right? It takes the know-how. It takes the ingenuity. It takes the finance to do it. And then it takes some real strong advisors around these projects that are really looking to change the game. And when you're looking to change the game in a multi-trillion-dollar industry, this is something that catches my attention. It didn't just catch my attention, though, okay? It also caught the attention of people like Sandeep from Polygon, who is an advisor, an early investor into PolyTrade network as well. So understanding that is absolutely crucial. So if you wanted to dig into how the project's working, I would suggest you come over here and really get into their white paper, because it is nice. It definitely tells you, quite a bit about the project, the tech side of things and all that. But receivables and invoice finance, this is really the most secured form of trade finance, where open account trade invoices are secured by insurance and assigned to a platform collection when due, right? So basically, these things are extremely common. But here you can see some of the real wins for us, right? There's going to be more favorable pricing. Going to have access to funding via crowdsource mechanisms, which is wildly different, right? You're not just these venture capitalists and big bankers and all that. It's going to be some crowdsourcing opportunities, flexible participation, so you'll be able to kind of pick and choose, option to prioritize receivables, and then off balance sheet lending as well. So some really cool stuff for them. So there's some benefits that I think are important when it comes to this. For sellers, there's no restrictions on the ticket size, right? Because unlike traditional financing options, the platform can really finance even small-sized invoices. It's going to be a lot of people that are interested in all shapes and sizes of these things. Also, low-cost financing, right? Because it's going to minimize the cost of financing by removing those intermediaries from the chain, those middlemen. And then the quick turnaround. Highly active and capable governance facilities create a quick turnaround and reduce processing time to a minimum. And that's going to be important, right? You want people to give you the money as a seller, right? You want to not pay a lot for that money with the costs and the fees, and then you want to get that money quickly. So these guys are here at PolyTrade are doing all of those things. And for investors, this is going to be easy to access trade finance when you normally couldn't do that with everyday people trying to break into that market. You can monetize some of your idle credit lines, right? So if they're just kind of sitting there, you can start monetizing that, and then you can do it on the secured platform of PolyTrade. So again, I told you these guys had a solid team. Just take a look at this, guys. Come on over here, do your research on this team. You will be impressed, I promise you. And then if that wasn't enough, take a look at their advisors. I mean, I mentioned Sandeep because he is the founder and COO at Polygon. Any surprise that PolyTrade tapped them on the shoulder and said, hey, take a look at this, right? And not only that, but he is an absolute early investor and true believer in the PolyTrade project. So that caught my eye for sure. We've got so many, good, solid, strong people on the team, and then the advisors as well are just next level. And if you want to take a look at who else believes in this project, take a look at the current investors right now. This is just absolutely insane to think about where this is going. I mean, the partnerships that they have already formed are wild, right? When you start forming partnerships with Polygon, with Venly for the wallet users, when you're utilizing Chainlink and all of those things, I mean, it's just so much happening. And guess what? You are early. And what I mean by that is we're sitting at a time where this isn't even on the mainnet yet. January of 2022 is when we're looking to go on the mainnet with this project. So as a precursor to the mainnet launch, PolyTrade's launching this loyalty program that I showed you first right here, right now. So that's going to give the trade token holders the benefit of earning up to 2 times the APR on stablecoin lending pools that will be launched there. So similar APR multiplier campaigns could be introduced later on. So that'll be exciting to keep your eyes out for as well. But guys, there's some really exciting stuff. I mean, you can see like the Bloomberg press release that came out November 30th, right? It really helps outline what these guys are doing. So not just the crypto insiders, but everybody's starting to see what's happening here. It is absolutely going to blow up. So a couple other things is where could you buy this, right? I think it's important to understand, like, I want to buy some of this and I want to buy it now. Well, how can you do it? You can do it on a few different ways. You can buy it on the Matic blockchain, Ethereum blockchain, Binance Smart contract as well. So that means on PancakeSwap, on Uniswap, they're already listed on Bitmart as well. So there's many places that you can actually purchase this token and take advantage of it, okay? So understanding that, I think, is crucial as well to really understand what these guys are doing. I mean, you could kind of compare them to some of the other things out there, but there's really nothing that's doing everything the way they are, right? You have Aave and Compound and things like that are out there, but PolyTrade is really creating a direct real-world application where their APR is derived from the margins that they make on invoices that are factoring into the business long-term, which makes it extremely sustainable. And again, they're changing the game of a 7-century-old business that is underutilized, or I should say not underutilized, but undermanaged, because there's so many missed opportunities, right? 60% are getting declined. That's insane. $2.5 million gap by 2025. Just think about this opportunity here in front of us. So I am super excited. I mean, this is when you start seeing DeFi projects that are bridging the gap between DeFi and real world problems, it really starts jumping out at me. And that's what I wanted you guys to understand. So polytrade.finance. Click all the links below. Check it out for yourself. Come on over here. Do your research. Do your due diligence. But do it quickly so you can scoop up some of these trade tokens and take advantage of up to 2 times the APR. So really looking forward to it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're as excited as I am with it, because man, this opportunity is one that doesn't come along every single day. So get over here and check it out for yourself. I want to thank you all very much for your time. And until next time, everybody, happy crypto hunting.